Autumn season. These ripe acorns fall one by one from a height of 30 meters. Although these fruits are not large, but the smell of falling from the sky is amazing. And the sound of the falling fruit successfully attracted the attention of the protagonist of this issue. Now the smaller animals from the forest must beware of the fruit that falls from heaven. This one's signed Ray. Now he's only 2 months old. At 15 centimeters in length, he's about to face the toughest challenge of his life. In the season when the fruit is ripe, he must get ready for the coming winter. The only thing you need to store, about 100 acorns before winter, to survive the long winter. Therefore, every fruit is very precious to him. Although his mouth looks very small, but it can stuff 3 to 5 fruits. After packing enough, Ray began to rush back to his home to store this precious food. His residence is an underground cave that has already been excavated. Even in the cold winter, he can also solve his own food and clothing problem here. But flowers belong to Ray and can't hibernate like brown bears. Due to its small size, he can't store enough fat for the winter. So these high-calorie fragrant fruits are his life-saving food. For him, who is only 2 months old, it is very good to be able to store so many fruits for the first time in winter. However, the acorns was already being targeted by an elderly chipmunk not far away. Now, this cunning chipmunk is months older than Ray. He easily found Ray's cave. For adult chipmunks, stealing other people's achievements may help you survive better. Ryaga's vast treasure trove is about to be destroyed. For this older flower gopher, it is easy to steal the fruits of others. Why bother to collect it? However, for the squirrel, the lack of these fruits means it will be difficult for him to survive the long winter. As time goes by, the squirrel is still working hard to collect fragrant fruits. Unbeknownst to him now, the fruits of his labor are being constantly stolen by the older chipmunk. Every time he stole, he hurried back to his lair. Then he immediately went back to Ray's house and continued to steal his fruits. With his determined protection of the Valley of Light again and again, this place is about to be emptied by him. And Ray, who was looking for the fruit outside, encountered a new problem. A giant appeared behind him. This half-ton moose is just as hungry for the fruits of the ground. But flexible Ray is not about to give up. He nimbly dodged the moose's stampede. Walk away. Ray, who escaped the bullet, saw the moose leave. He knew it was time to go home. When Ray got home, he found that he had run out of precious fruits. What's even more hateful is that the thief came again at this time. A furious Ray starts chasing the older pear tree and biting. But even so, Prime Minister can't come back either. No stored food. How will he survive this winter? Fallen leaves. Winter is approaching. Lost precious fruits. Poor Ray now. Without those fruits, he couldn't make it through a week after winter came. To make matters even more brutal, the hours of the day are starting to get shorter and shorter. To replenish depleted inventory, Ray had to collect at night. But the dangers of the night, which are only 15 centimeters, are full of dangers for him. However, the sound of Shangu falling made him unable to resist at all. Just as he was about to pick up the fruit, he saw a wreckage not far away. Apparently, this is the body of his kind. Ray was terrified. This is a silent hunter. He's 20 times the size of little Ray. It is also the natural enemy of all flowers. Little Ray can only try to keep himself as quiet as possible. Fill your mouth and go home. And then a wolf howl. So scared that all his precious fruits fell to the ground. Ray, who was not aware of the danger, was still secretly picking up the fruit on the ground. And his movement here has attracted the idea of revocation. With a howl, Joe call shot. Ray, who is busy taking the fruit, doesn't know the danger behind him. Until the revocation came to him, he just screamed and ran away. I have to say that Shabui's escape time is absolutely amazing. Although he managed to escape under the revocation, but his inventory is still empty. Everything withers. Winter has arrived. Ray, hiding in the hole, knows he can't go on like this. If it goes on like this, sooner or later he will freeze to death in his house. Now he wants to survive until winter comes to an end. There is only one way. That's the effect of finding and getting back what's been stolen. Soon Ray found the thief's house. Ray looked around cautiously. He wants to make sure he succeeds the first time. And a lot of things don't work out that way. He had just walked to the door of the thief's house when he was caught. Ha ha ha, this is really embarrassing. I would say I was just passing by, believe it or not. The older chipmunk hasn't done it yet. Ray Blood preemptively attacked it. Think about it too. The fruits of too much hard work have been stolen by this guy in front of me. No one will be angry. That's how Ray attacks every time. Fortunately, this time he won the battle. The old chipmunk was beaten away by him. And he regained his stolen prime minister. In contrast, older flowers belong to, he calmed his wounded pride not far away. It's really not 10 handfuls of rice to steal chicken. On the other hand, Ray moved back his stolen prime minister one by one. Now he can survive the cold winter that has arrived safely. Ray's decision this time is too timely.